My wife and I have bought cars specifically for road enjoyment. Our cars are ultimately tools for pleasure and maybe work. In this case, we use them for escaping human life and looking at the wonders of Mother Nature. We always enjoy a long country drive, 2 hours to 8 hours. We don't care how long, how straight or curvy, how flat or hilly. Our escape drives must have the following characteristics: scenic, low traffic, no traffic, enabling slow driving, and the possibility of seeing wildlife. We took a country drive on August 23, 2025 in our Toyota GR86 sports car. I did not care to videotape anything. My first goal for us was to relax and enjoy life. I only took pictures for us to remember the roads and to share in case I wanted to do so for your sake. This video is not designed for anything but to share the route we took in the lower southwest portion of Arkansas. For us, living in North Texas, we had several starting points for fuel and snacks: Paris, Texas, Texarkana, Idabel, Oklahoma, Foreman, Arkansas, DeQueen, Arkansas, and Ashdown, Arkansas. We specifically began in Paris, Texas. Now, to briefly skip to the end, we ultimately drove 7 hours through 362 miles of Texas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas roads. Got pretty dang good mileage out of our Toyota 86 too. Now, let's get to the details of the road trip through the southwest portion of Arkansas. Leg 1 begins with going through Paris to Idabel to Foreman, Arkansas via Highway 3 and 32. Possibly a good stop at the Easy Mart in Foreman, but we didn't stop there. We continued on 108 East to Ashdown, Arkansas. This is part of the Civil War Trail, in case you're interested in painful American history. A fairly normal country road. Nothing to write home about, but it was nice. Easy going for sure. A good road to get to Ashdown. Before getting to the next leg of the drive, we did stop at the Easy Mart in Ashdown, Arkansas. They thankfully had 93 octane, which is great because all of my cars prefer 93 octane. They also had good coffee and snacks. It's kind of a decent pit stop in case you need one. Time for leg 2, the longest and most complex part of the drive. In Ashdown, Arkansas on Highway 32, there is a really good museum at the stoplight. Consider checking it out if you have a little bit of time to spare. We continued east on 32 out of Ashdown, Arkansas. This took us past Millwood Lake. Lots of parks along the way. I would very much appreciate it if you took 1 second and hit that subscribe and like button. Thank you much. We turned north on 355 towards Mineral Springs. It was a pretty decent road, a little more traffic, but still light. At I guess that's pronounced Toilet. So at Toilet, Arkansas, we turned east on 332. It was a nice enough road as well. Went to 278 and turned north towards Nashville. At Nashville, Arkansas, we turned west on 371, went to 278 north and turned on to it going north towards Center Point. We turned east at Center Point, Arkansas onto Highway 26 going towards Murfreesboro. The little bit that we drove was nice. Hey, real quick, what do you think? Do you like this drive so far? Have you driven around through southwestern Arkansas? Let me know down below. About midway, we turned north on 369 going towards New Hope. While being mainly straight, a few good curves, it was a really nice scenic little portion of road. Got to Highway 70 and turned right, east, towards Daisy and Kirby. We were in need of a pit stop, so we stopped at the Kirby Quick Stop. This comes a little bit before getting to the 70 and 27 intersection. A state trooper was there. Man, I really liked his Dodge Charger. We proceeded to the main Kirby intersection of the 70 and 27 intersection, which going south is 27 to Murfreesboro, where the Crater of Diamonds is located. We turned north on 70 east. This is where the leg 2 ends of the drive and the last main leg, number 3 of the road trip, begins. For the third leg, we went north on 70 east. At 84 and the county road, Rock Creek, we turned left, west, onto 84. I enjoyed this road more than most all the others, especially with its hills. Plus, the mountains occasionally viewable to the north. Hey, please consider subscribing, and most of all, let me know down below in the comments if you like these back road drives and directions. At junction 369, there is a cool park up north. Maybe something to look into. We stayed on 84 through several little towns, headed towards Athens. The road was curvy and fun. We drove pretty slow though and just enjoyed the sights. At Athens, we turned right, still to go slightly northwest using 246. Just as we got onto 246, we saw a deer bolt out in front of us. Luckily, I drive slow on back roads. Well, just a little further west, we spotted another deer. Again, we drive slow on these back roads, so all was well. We remained on 246 towards Vandervoort. Pretty cool city name, Vandervoort. A lot of the road was loose gravel from freshly applied pavement. Speed limit was 15 or 25, don't remember. We cruised at about 25 to 30 tops. I just don't like having rocks beat up my sports cars. So I drive on rock roads fairly slow. Of course, there were some that didn't feel the need to slow down. Looks like a lot of fun. Well, we continued west and just enjoyed the scenes. After reaching Vandervoort, we turned left, south on 71, and cruised to DeQueen, Arkansas for another pit stop, passing the End of Trail Motel. Well, that is it. Nothing fancy, just a video to share a country drive through the southwest portion of Arkansas. I hope you're able to get out and stretch the legs of your favorite car, get to see nature, and simply relax. Perhaps recharge your batteries for your upcoming work week. Whatever the reason, get out and have fun. Please relax, take it easy, be a motoring fanatic on your road odyssey, and I will see you later. Bye.